Greetings, family. I am Cleandra Mully, and today we will be bringing to you Hood Chat, what love got to do with it. Let me tell you a little about the Hood Project before we get into the Hood Chat. The Hood Project, which stands for Helping Others Own Destiny Project, is based on 3 principles: engaging economics, enhancing education, and embracing existence. Okay, so now we're gonna get into some of the questions with our couple here tonight. Would you like to introduce yourself to our viewers?
My name is Jerome A. Matthews.
And I'm Jennifer J. Matthews.
So we'll ask a series of questions, and each question will come from each of the core subtopics, which is engaging economics. That's our first section. And we're gonna ask questions about economic as it pertains to couples. Okay? So our first question: who controls the finances in the family?
Well, in our family, we don't have anybody to control anything. We just do things together as a couple. We usually have our budget set up though, which I, working when it comes to setting up the budgets, like have all the bills that we pay monthly and the amount that has to be paid out.
So most people consider this to be a closely guarded secret when it comes to this particular question. But do you know your spouse's credit score? And does credit score really matter to you guys?
Not at all. We know our credit score, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter.
So when you started off, your credit score, that wasn't a factor?
No, it wasn't a factor.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so in today's economy, how can you avoid living paycheck to paycheck? What advice would you give to other couples, other married couples, other partnering couples? What would you give them as an advice?
Just stay away from a lot of bills. Forget about all those credit cards and stuff. And if you have children, you make sure and save enough money to further their education. So you will stay away from those loans.
Are you guys team separate bank accounts, team joint bank accounts, or team both?
One account, one joint account.
One joint account? So
Yeah.
we don't have separate accounts?
No separate account.
We don't.
Is there any particular reason, or you just feel that that's something the both of you decided?
We are one.
Yeah.
From the beginning.
Yeah.
29 years going to 30, we are one.
Okay. You pointed out something earlier. You were talking about, your expectations and how you save. Do you guys factor in eating out? Do you guys factor in vacation? How do you go about those type of things that may not be a necessity? The wants of life. How do you guys deal with that as a couple?
Seldom eat out.
Seldomly?
Seldom. And we vacation by paying for it. When we go on vacation, we pay for our vacation. Now when we get back, we are clear. It's good having vacation as a family. Let me say, as a couple, it's very important that you take time out, because it's hard to be working for 365 days every year. There are some folks does this, walk, and never take a break. I can say, if you can take a break every year, go for it, because the break helps you to refresh.
So is this break alone or together?
Together.
Do you believe that married couples are more economically inclined than non-married cohabitating couples?
I would say with the married couple, they can do a lot. But there are also couples out there that are not married. They know how to put their things together and manage their money affair. But it's good when you can be married and move on.
All right, so now we're gonna move on to our next topic, which is enhancing education. Okay. What beliefs and practices promote healthy couple relationships?
One of the habits that we strongly believe in is do not let the sun get on your wrath. As couples, you're going to have misunderstanding. You know, there are no perfect couples out there. So you will have misunderstanding, but is to bring it to a halt immediately. Do not let, something that can curve go in from day to days and days to week and weeks to months and months to year. So we have learned to just, solve the problem and just go on.
So forgiveness is key.
Mm-hmm.
The next point in this is that the spouses ought to be able to listen to each other. Like, for example, you may have a problem coming home from work. You don't have nobody to share it with, and the spouse should be able to be the one to listen very attentively what you're saying and able to give you some advice at the end. At times they mean no harm when you hear them come in and talk. They mean no harm, but they just need to release. And if they're not able to release it, well, then it's going to be festered inside, and that will bring up, animosity at the end.
Put this in order for me. Okay? Children, husband, wife, household, career, and God. Want me to repeat it again? Children, husband, wife, household, career, and God. Put it in a sequence that you think comes from in order of importance.
Okay, important for us as a couple is God. God is foremost, and next for me is my husband, and then our children fall in line. After our children, then household and career and everything comes next, because I know that's how I did even in getting my first job. I make sure, my children were there before my job.
So what would you tell a couple, well not a couple, but a young lady or a young man who has a child but they're not married and they feel as though their children come before, because they're not married, they feel as though the children come before the spouse. What would you tell a couple in that reference? So what light would you like to shed in that area?
They're not married. It's a hard thing. They have to be able to realize.
No.
If they're married, it's a different thing.
There are some who, even if they get married, they would put the children first because the child does not belong to that particular individual.
Regardless, the spouse comes
Before the
after
children.
God.
Okay.
Yes.
The spouse should be there, then the children,
Okay.
and then you may look at your career and the household.
When you hear the words, woman submit to your husband, what generally comes to mind?
Submission is just like if the police officer said to you, license and registration, please. What will you submit? The license and registration. So, woman, submit yourself onto your husband is give him your all.
Because it has some people think of it as control in a sense, and they don't really see it. Some people don't see it biblically, and even if they see it biblically, they feel as though, I'm my own independent woman. So it's a question that could cause some, controversy. So what's your views on that, Brother Matthew, Pastor Matthew?
Submission. And not because it's asked for submission means that the husband is a boss, and because no husband should really be bossing his spouse around. They should be operating equal, but the submission is important. That something is wrong, we should be able to tell his spouse, okay, this is what I observed, blah blah blah, and we need to work it out. But a lot of different couples operate differently. I am the man. I am, especially if that individual carry the weight. When I say the weight, he's working for big bucks.
What do you hope to achieve in the near future and the distant future regarding your career? First of all, tell us a little bit of what you do and how do you see yourself further in your careers, if you even plan on doing that. Maybe retirement, anything of that nature.
Okay, I'm a teacher at the Church of God Witness Academy School, and I love working with children. So I guess that is what I'm gonna do until.
Pastor Matthew?
Wow, I minister the word, number one. Calling of God in my life. I've been traveling to various countries ministering the word. There's also a project that I have in St. Thomas and Dominica, which I need to take care of before I ever went to think about retirement. And one of my desires is to see churches established through the Caribbean. So I'll be working on that in the coming years before I look for retirement.
Since we're on the topic of education, what is your definition of the word love? Has your definition today changed in any way, being together for how many years now?
29 plus.
29 plus. Has your definition of love changed from then to now?
No, love is love. It still remains the same.
Growing, and getting to know each other better as the days come and go.
All right, family, we're going to move on to our next topic, which is embracing existence. Being equally yoked. Do you believe that you and your spouse or partner must be of the same faith?
Yes, I believe that. That's
Strongly.
Could you expound or explain why your beliefs are that way?
When we are at the same faith, we understand each other better. We get to go places together. Like for example, if one of us is let me say a Baptist or the next one is a Catholic, it's like, okay, she may want to go to her Catholic church and want to go to, and it's going to create conflict down the road. So it's better to be of the same faith when you choose to go into marriage. Because I recall when I was thinking about marriage, I met this young lady in Curacao, and she got interested in me somewhat. And then she was up for different faith, and I told her plainly, okay, you belongs to this group, which is the Adventist. And I said, I'm a Baptist, so it will not work. It will not work.
What really attracted you to your partner initially? You like that question?
What attracted me? Just one glance.
Just one glance?
One glance I saw of her. I think that was in 1983. I went to St. Vincent for visiting the church, and I glimpsed her one time. I said, that's a pleasant person. And I began to, search, or, the song say, I search all over. So I began to search all over, inquire, until I found the destiny.
Well, with me, what attracted me to my husband when I first met him is that knowing that he is a man of God, And that's exactly what I wanted. That, someone who loved the Lord just like I did. So it took some time because, like I told him, I have to pray about it before we even jump into anything. So I prayed for some time, and then by getting my answer from the Lord, I just give him a yes. So just knowing that he's a man of God.
So you dated or courted?
We were long distance
Or you were long distance?
for a while.
Okay.
I was in St. Thomas, she was in St. Vincent.
How was that experience?
Oh boy, you gotta wait on the letters.
You did letters?
No technology.
There was no cell phone those days.
That's true.
So letters and regular phone calls.
And it worked out.
Yeah.
29 years plus. Are the two of you living in your purpose? Do your purposes align, or is it just seeming to work well?
My purpose is to serve the Lord, that's the one. So that's my greatest purpose, to serve the Lord and to do as the Great Commission, go ye into all the world. That's my greatest purpose. So I'm trying to find myself in that purpose as the years come and go. Every other thing fall after that, but a Great Commission, go ye into all the world, that's my greatest purpose.
Yeah, and living in the purpose of God, from beginning, my husband and I usually say to each other, until death do us apart. And up until this time, we still repeat the same thing to each other until death. So our love is gonna be until death. We promise each other that.
Okay. Do you hope to leave a legacy after you die? If so, what would it be? Or what would you like to be remembered as?
Well, we have a legacy. We have a legacy that right now with us, in that we only have 3 children. There's so many children falling in line with us that may call us dad and mom, and we treat these children that fall in line with our children
As
as our own.
Oh, very good.
I know even in the last time we went to Curacao, we met this guy. He's a Haitian. He married, and he's probably 20 something years. And guess what? He called her mom. He called me dad. That's our legacy.
So you're touching lives.
Touching lives. And I remember, on 25th when we
Anniversary.
we went through the procedure of doing it over again. I remember this young lady who went to college with our daughter. We treated her as our own, to make sure that everything was taken care of. And she was in tears giving a speech. I wish you were really my parents.
Wow. Yeah.
And upon that too, she said when she get married, she wants to be just like us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an honor.
Yeah. And their children right now are being, oh, I wish you was my dad.
That is a legacy in itself. Yes. What do you expect from your partner regarding emotional support during exciting times, sad time, periods of illness, job loss? Understanding.
Just to be there and give a listening ear, comfort, because those time, you just need to be there for each other.
All right, guys, so at this time, we're gonna take some questions from our viewers. The first question is, how do you handle arguments?
Well, with my husband and I, we don't really argue. We may have misunderstanding, and you know, you pointed out, because come on, you wives, you know, sometimes husband do things that, you know, feel annoying, like putting the shoes in the wrong places and, you know, taking off the, you know, shirt and hang it up on the door and stuff, and you like, babe, you know that's not where it belongs. And you might get frustrated with that. But with my husband, even when I'm talking, he put his eyes up in the air and is like to the roof, and it's like nothing. So we doesn't really get into heated arguments.
Was it always that way, or did you?
Always.
Oh, it's always that way. Wow.
No argument.
Always. For 29 plus years, it has always been like that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Because my husband is not, you know, the archetype. So.
Okay, we have another question. A lot of people, like you talked about writing letters to each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this person wants to know, how does technology today affect your relationship? Are you good with technology? Does it play a part?
It helps because most of the time I travel. I'm leaving all alone at home because the 3 children are gone. So the FaceTime helps. Helps a lot. Like when I go to places like Curacao and, you know, probably onto Dominic or even sometimes St. Vincent, times in the States, we can FaceTime at certain times, see each other, you know, and we even give a little kiss,
Yeah,
you know.
lovey-dovey.
Yeah, and make things okay. Yeah.
We have seen several videos on social media where a young lady goes down on one knee and proposes to the guy. Do you believe this is okay? And how have gender roles in society today influenced this type of, I wouldn't call it a behavior, but influence that?
That's what love got to do with it. Well, some guys, they're not brave enough to take, you know, that road. It's just like girls may be the one with the stronger influence in going and tell a guy I love you. I don't think anything is wrong with that. I don't think anything is wrong with that. Once the both of them love each other, and I guess that's her ways. Modern days.
And I guess too, she wanna get married, and he's timid about it. So, will you marry me? Yeah, will you marry me? Because it's like, hey, I'm waiting too long, and sometimes you find something good, you have to hold on to it. You know?
And how does that kind of play into your faith? Do you think they contradict each other, or?
Contradicting faith? No, I don't think so. She loved him, and she asked the question,
Okay.
can you please marry me? Because one of the things today I have listened to many young ladies is that what they're saying, all the good young men are gone. That's one of the things we are hearing. All the good young men are gone. So a young lady today see a good young man, she's go after him if she wants him, because it's like, you know, and it's sad, it's very sad. Our young men got to really wise up, wake up, and let the young lady know there's still some value in them. And the reason why you see there's so many young ladies that are out there that are not married, because the young men somewhat have let us down. Young men, you have let us down. Wise up, and be men of integrity. Yeah, because one of the things too, as we look at it, there's so many of our young men that try to be macho, and that they have to have 10 girlfriends in order to, to be recognized. With me, one at a time. No, seriously, as I grew up, one at a time as I grew up. I met my wife and that's it. That's it. I know what a guy say, have a girlfriend here, a girlfriend there, have a girlfriend in every village. How are you going to deal with this? You meet one, and because of this, many young ladies, they get hurt. Because the young man come around, I love you. Yes, you love me, you get what you want, and then sometimes that young lady innocently get pregnant. Guess what? The young man, he's gone. He's gone.
So that's why the young lady maybe took the opportunity and hold it on.
Yeah, I find a young man, let me hold on to that young man.
So any last words to our viewers on what love got to do with your marriage, what love got to do with your existence, your education, your
Love have
dynamics?
Love have a lot to do with it. It's
Yeah.
all about love. And let me get back. God so loved the world that he gave his only son. And in loving, we give up ourselves to each other. That's what it is with the partner. I love you, I give myself away to you. And when you give yourself away, you're not going to take yourself back. You're just going to form that unity. Love is important. Love is important. If you do not love, don't get inside of it.
Well, there you have it, family. This is our first edition of Hood Chats via video of love, what love got to do with it. And we hope you tune in once again whenever we have this. Love, truth, peace.